Sometimes silence teaches more than 1,000 words. When you walk away, it's not absence. It's strength in its purest form. The Stoics knew true power isn't in chasing, but in standing firm. Those who've learned to be enough for themselves inevitably awaken the regret of those who lost them. Longing is the price others pay for underestimating your worth. Today, you'll understand how to turn distance into magnetism, and how to use Stoic wisdom to make anyone miss you deeply. Number 8. Silence is your most powerful weapon. People don't realize the power of silence until they feel its emptiness. When you go quiet, the other person is forced to listen to their own conscience. Silence is unsettling because it reveals what words try to hide. As long as you keep talking, explaining, or justifying yourself, you become predictable. But when you choose silence, you become a mystery. And mystery awakens curiosity, doubt, and inevitably, longing. Silence is presence disguised as absence. It's what makes others realize how much your energy once filled the space. The Stoics believed that reacting to everything was a sign of weakness. Marcus Aurelius said that true strength lies in staying calm, even when everything tries to throw you off balance. Silence is self-control. It's mastery. It's not about ignoring out of pride, but understanding that not everything deserves a response. When you overreact, you give away power. When you stay silent, you reclaim it. The other person begins to wonder why you didn't react, why you disappeared, why you seem so calm. And in that doubt, longing is born. Human beings are drawn to what they can't understand, and nothing is harder to understand than the absence of reaction. While they wait for your response, you evolve in silence. While they try to provoke you, you rise above the game. And without realizing it, the absence of your voice starts to echo louder than any word. That's when silence becomes presence. It's when the other person realizes they lost someone who mastered self-control. Silence is the weapon of those who have nothing to prove. It's the shield of the wise, the strength of the calm, the revenge of those who don't waste time explaining themselves. Master silence, and you will master others' attention. Because those who learn to stay quiet speak louder than those who shout. And once you understand that, there's nothing left to say. Number 7. Withdraw your energy. They will feel the void. When you decide to pull away, something changes in the atmosphere. The energy you once gave through attention, care, and presence vanishes. And in that moment, the other person begins to feel the weight of what they've lost. Physical absence is one thing, emotional absence is devastating. The Stoics knew that power lies in where you place your energy. Epictetus said we should focus only on what's within our control, and that includes who we give our time and presence to. When you stop investing where you aren't valued, the other person feels the impact. Humans easily get used to what they have every day but go mad when they lose what made them feel important. Your energy is rare, and when you withdraw it, the emptiness becomes unbearable. The silence of your presence starts to weigh heavily. They may pretend indifference, but their mind screams for what was once constant, your attention. That's how longing is born, from the absence of what once felt guaranteed. The Stoics didn't seek revenge, they sought balance. And withdrawing your energy is a silent form of balance. It's you saying, I don't need to be where I'm not seen. It's you choosing to protect your peace. When you step away, the other person is forced to face their own behavior. They start to wonder where they went wrong, what caused your distance. And without realizing it, they put you back at the center of their thoughts. But this time, you're silent, distant, untouchable. That's when the power shifts. The one who was once ignored becomes the one who's now remembered. Absence creates curiosity, and curiosity turns into longing. The secret is not to announce your departure. Just leave. Let the emptiness speak for you. The energy you save in silence turns into strength. And the one who once fed on your attention now consumes themselves trying to understand your withdrawal. Pulling back your energy isn't being cold, it's being wise. Because those who've learned to be enough for themselves are never again prisoners of anyone's attention. Number 6. Don't try to prove anything. Just evolve in silence. The need to prove something to others is the greatest enemy of tranquility. When you chase recognition, you reveal weakness. The Stoics taught that true validation comes from within, not from others' opinions. Marcus Aurelius said, "What does not depend on you, let it go." Evolving in silence is the most effective way to leave your mark effortlessly. Every step you take toward personal growth is invisible, yet inevitably noticeable to those watching from the outside. Don't try to show that you're better or stronger, just be. Those busy trying to impress waste time on what doesn't matter. The silence of your evolution is more powerful than any argument. While they argue, you learn. While they try to belittle you, you grow stronger. Every silent achievement casts a shadow that makes them realize how much they underestimated your value. Real change happens away from curious eyes. That's where longing is born. When they notice that you've changed while they remain stuck in the version they knew. Silent growth is a form of magnetism. No one misses someone who stays stagnant, but everyone remembers someone who transformed. The Stoic secret is not to react to what they say or do, but to work tirelessly on your improved self. Silent evolution is a declaration of strength. You don't need to compete to be remembered. By the time they notice, it's too late. What you've become cannot be controlled by those left behind. And it's precisely this distance between you and who they knew that creates deep longing. It's not about proving anything. It's about becoming someone impossible to ignore. Each day, your future presence becomes more desired, and your absence more felt. That is the power of silent growth. Number 5. Maintain your dignity, even when it hurts. The pain of separation can be intense, but giving into it is giving away your power. The Stoics taught that no one can take your dignity unless you allow it. Even when your heart aches and your mind begs for a reaction, remain firm. Showing desperation or anger only reinforces the other person's importance over you. True strength lies in controlling yourself, not others. When you stay calm, even in the face of indifference, you create an undeniable contrast. They begin to realize that your presence is not guaranteed. Every gesture of silent dignity is a reminder of your worth. Marcus Aurelius said we should act with justice and self-control, not with impulse or emotion. Longing arises when absence is balanced and respectful, not chaotic. Don't succumb to the temptation to explain your actions or feelings. Clarity comes with time, not hasty words. Each firm step you take in silence builds respect and admiration. When the other person sees that you aren't shaken, they miss the energy only you transmitted. It's not cold indifference, but warm self-control. Maintaining your dignity shows that you are enough. Absence that respects itself carries weight, and no one forgets its impact. The other person begins to question their own actions, reflecting on what they lost. The longer they wait for your reaction, the stronger you become internally. Dignity turns any farewell into a lesson for those left behind. It creates longing, not merely from physical absence, but from the absence of emotional chaos. When you don't react, they react within themselves. Every moment of self-control is a step that pushes away despair and draws respect closer. Controlled pain becomes silent power. Longing then stops being optional. It becomes inevitable. Number 4. Absence is a reflection of your value. Absence is not just physical. It is the expression of your silent value. When you choose to withdraw, you leave a space no one else can fill. The Stoics understood that everything that truly matters is perceived over time, not immediately. Those who never miss you never understood what they lost. Marcus Aurelius taught that what is not under our control should not disturb us, yet your own presence, when withdrawn, influences everything around it. Absence creates reflection, doubt, and inevitably, longing. You don't need to disappear completely. Be selective, allowing your energy to be felt even when you're not present. The void you leave mirrors the value you've always had. People realize how much they depended on you when confronted with the silence you maintain. Every gesture, word, and attention that once flowed freely now becomes a constant memory. It is in absence that they understand the intensity of your presence. You don't need to prove anything. Just preserve yourself. What was once routine becomes a valuable memory. Those who underestimated you start questioning themselves, reflecting, and feeling the impact of your absence. Absence is strategic. It's self-control applied wisely. It shows that you don't give yourself to just anyone or any circumstance. The more consistent you are in maintaining your space, the more they feel your absence. It's not about revenge, but self-respect. The power of absence lies in making others realize that what you offer is rare. They begin to value every detail they once ignored. Every moment of silence is a reminder that you are irreplaceable. Longing doesn't arise from constant presence, but from the presence that is missing. The more you remain whole and distant when necessary, the more your importance is internalized. Well-used absence transforms those who feel it, creates reflection, and awakens desire. It's the art of being unforgettable without explanation. Those who understand this master the game of attention and respect. Number 3. Control your emotions. Don't try to control theirs. Trying to control others is a mistake that only leads to frustration. The Stoics taught that the only true mastery is over oneself. When you learn to manage your emotions, no one can manipulate you. Their reactions stop being triggers and become reflections of their own behavior. Marcus Aurelius said we should keep a serene mind in the face of what we cannot change. By mastering your emotions, you create an aura of invisible strength. They may try to provoke, blame, or manipulate, but nothing shakes someone who has learned to stand firm. Self-control transforms your absence into a powerful presence. Every moment you don't react, they feel the weight of your stability. While they search for answers externally, the true answer lies within you. Emotional silence is more powerful than any confrontation. Those who remain whole inspire admiration, respect, and inevitably, longing. The need to control others is replaced by the desire to improve oneself. You become a reference effortlessly, and physical absence is now accompanied by constant mental presence. They realize they have no control over you, which provokes internal reflection. Longing arises when they notice that the attention they once had is now earned solely through your inner strength. You respond not to impulse, but to reason. Every moment of patience is an investment in your silent power. When we control our emotions, we turn what was once pain into learning and growth. They remember you not for what you did, but for the self-control you exude. Emotional absence creates space for them to reflect on your importance. Mastery over oneself transforms any relationship and leaves deep marks. Calmness in the face of their chaos makes your absence impossible to ignore. The stronger you remain, the more evident your absence becomes. Longing is the natural consequence of those who cannot access what you've chosen to preserve. It's not pride, it's wisdom. Self-control is magnetic. It awakens respect, reflection, and desire. Those who understand this are never held hostage by others' behavior. By focusing only on yourself, you create impact effortlessly. The absence of reaction becomes a constant presence in their mind. Every moment of emotional silence is a lesson in discrete power. This is how you become unforgettable, not through presence, but through the consistency of your own strength. Number 2. Do not seek to validate your importance. When you feel the need to prove your value, you give away your power. The Stoics taught that true validation comes from within, not from others' opinions. Those who depend on others' approval are prisoners of what they cannot control. Marcus Aurelius said we should focus only on what is under our control. Your importance doesn't need to be announced. It is manifested through actions, posture, and silent presence. The more you seek validation, the more you diminish your impact. Those who value themselves create an aura that cannot be ignored. The need to please or justify every step only weakens who you truly are. True presence is felt, not demanded. When you maintain your composure even in the face of indifference, others perceive your value without you having to say a word. Every gesture, every balanced choice, every moment of silence proves who you have become. They begin to realize how much they relied on your energy, attention, and essence. The absence of effort to be noticed creates curiosity, and curiosity turns into longing. It's not arrogance, it's self-awareness. By focusing on yourself, you let go of external expectations and strengthen your emotional autonomy. The world naturally recognizes what is consistent and genuine. When you don't chase approval, those who once underestimated you start questioning their own perception. Longing arises when someone's importance is felt, not forced. The more you focus on your own growth, the more they perceive the distance between who you were and who you've become. Every silent step towards self-improvement is mentally recorded by those who once ignored your presence. External validation is fleeting. Internal validation is eternal. Those who are self-sufficient don't need applause, yet they inspire constant remembrance. The strength of those who don't seek approval is invisible and irresistible. Respect and longing are inevitable consequences of this mindset. The more you preserve your energy, the heavier your absence becomes. They miss what you've always been, even without realizing it. Every discrete action you take reinforces your value effortlessly. Being remembered doesn't depend on showing, it depends on being. The silence of self-valuing is more impactful than any explanation. Longing arises from consistency, not the need to please. Those who understand this become unforgettable without needing to prove anything. Number 1. Indifference is the most silent form of power. Indifference is not disinterest. It is contained strength and absolute self-control. The Stoics taught that reacting to everything is a sign of weakness, and remaining calm in the face of provocation is the greatest demonstration of power. When you are unshaken by judgments, criticism, or contempt, you create an aura of respect that cannot be ignored. Marcus Aurelius said that a serene mind is invincible. Indifference shows that you don't need to fight for recognition, and that your value exists independently of what others think. They may try to provoke emotions, manipulate, or belittle you, but nothing affects someone who remains steadfast. It is precisely this neutrality that confuses them and makes them miss someone who was once important. The silence of one who doesn't react echoes louder than any shout of outrage. The absence of response is interpreted as superiority. The more they try to affect you, the clearer the distance becomes between your stability and their instability. Indifference is not coldness, but mastery. Every gesture of calm, every restrained word, every decision made without exaggerated emotion builds magnetism. The other person begins to realize they cannot control what you feel or when you feel it. Longing is born when they notice that your energy is no longer available for their manipulation or entertainment. Indifference creates space for reflection. They reassess their actions, remember moments, and realize what they lost. Silent power resides in not depending on others' reactions. Every instant you maintain this stance strengthens your self-control and awakens constant remembrance. They miss the attention that once flowed, the presence that filled the space but is now gone. It is in this contrast that longing becomes inevitable. Properly applied indifference does not hurt or humiliate. It simply highlights the autonomy you have achieved. Those capable of remaining unshakable become silent references. Respect arises naturally, and the need for explanations disappears. The more consistent you are, the more they feel your absence without understanding exactly why. The silence of one who masters themselves is more memorable than any speech or argument. The absence of reaction transforms the space you occupied into a constant memory. Indifference is power that doesn't need to be proven, yet leaves a profound mark. Those who practice it wisely never go unnoticed. Subscribe now to the Stoic Sage channel and transform your mind. Learn to master your emotions and strengthen your silent presence. Discover how to make your absence speak louder than 1,000 words. Don't wait any longer. Become unforgettable and awaken longing in those who underestimated you.